And also, the comment I heard were, it's safer.
It's safer. It is.
Why it's safer?
It's safer.
Was it unsafe before?
Well, you know, things happened before, and it's been a while.
But you have been considered some measures to help improve the safetyness of the tenants and the visitors?
We did. It's two things on my side helped. One is we work very closely with Falls Church Police Department, and I think they understand the community a lot better today than they did earlier on. And the second thing is we used to have security guards, but it turns out they don't work very hard. They sleep and they do their homework and they don't pay much attention. So we realized that, and instead of those guards, we put in 48 security cameras.
Do they work, the camera?
And people know it. Okay. They know if they do something bad,
we
got their picture. So the police have direct access to those cameras. And on I know on several occasions where there were just petty crimes, they were caught and prosecuted and convicted. And then those people were banned from Eden Center. So it's tough.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's tough. It makes it safe, though. Yeah.
But you live in the area.
Yes,
right?
I live in Annandale.
Yeah. I see you, more and more. I mean, watching TV program and, I see you at different events of our community. So it's different.
My wife, Margot, and I go to many events, and even my children do. But
they do?
Yeah, yes.
Do they go to Eden Center?
They do. They love pho.
Yeah, they love pho. So do I. As a non-Vietnamese speaking person, you do, I mean, that's the observation. You do care. You want to help the community. You want to help the Vietnamese American to grow, and also you interested in the culture, the heritage. What can you do so that you can influence others who have the purchasing power, maybe visiting Eden, but also care about the heritage, about the culture, and about giving back to the community? What you have earned, a lot of young people who are so successful, but I don't know how they can say, look, this person is also successful, but do care about the community and do giving back. And what can you tell us so that we can tell that to our younger people, viewers?
I think that's it's kind of complicated question, but it's easy because I think what we do is lead by example, and when we do good things, then our children see us do good things, and it happens at Eden, and many of the tenants have helped with the festivals, and they step forward, and why do they do that? I don't know. They want to help the community. They're just good, and they help the Tien Nguyen from the cell phone store. He led the Moon Festival this past year. Yes, and did a terrific job.
But you support the tenants.
I work with him.
Oh, work with him. Okay.
But he's the one who stepped up. We were talking about it one day. He said, "Let me run it." I said, "Fine."
Oh, that's nice.
Right. And we have lots of people like that. And I think the example we show by caring is what will bring others forward into community service, especially the children down the road.
Right.
Yeah.
That keep them off the road. I mean,
to keep them off the street.
Right.
Yeah.
The road.
Right.
That's the right word.
Yeah.
I'm sure Capital Commercial Properties own a lot of properties, a lot of location. Right. But I'm just going to focus at Eden Center. Do you have a plan, something in the near future, and also something in the longer term for the Eden Center and also for our community in general?
We do. We have just a general vision looking forward. Okay, that's easy. And that is that we want Eden to be the center or the home sort of the Vietnamese community, not only Washington, but Philadelphia, right? Even New York, South, North Carolina, down in Georgia. We have visitors every weekend from up and down the East Coast. And so we want to continue that as long as we can, forever. And so that the long-term vision is that. Now, how do we approach it, year by year, and what do we do to make that vision possible? Those are the steps that the festivals, the TET, the Moon Festival, the weekend exhibits, anything we can do, inviting charities to set up a table at Eden Center to help there, whether it's the BPSOS or whoever it is that has a certain thing. We love to support them. We are currently, we keep the flag flying. We work with the Vietnamese community of Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia on that, and that's been a nice relationship in the last few years that we've put together, and they have really been wonderful. And so we're going to improve the flags very soon. And
yeah, tell me about the flag. What will improve the flag? You mean the pole?
The pole, yes, yes.
So what you're planning on that?
Well, it's nice now, but it's not. I don't know if it's quite sturdy enough and beautiful enough, and the way you go up, it's not. It doesn't work.
Smooth.
You're right. We want it to be very dignified, and the flag should fly proudly on a beautiful pole,
Right.
and so that's going to be that will be done
But
very soon.
It's on the ground of Eden Center.
Yes.
I mean, which is you have the power to approve or not to approve any kind of modification or any kind of change or
Sure.
improvement. Is that right?
If it makes it more beautiful, we're for it. If it helps the community, we're for it.
And also safety.
Safety too.
Safety
Right.
part of it too.
Yes.
Right?
Uh,
You find that easy to communicate with the tenants or to the people who visit? Seems like you more visible than any other
well, I
director
am.
or manager.
Because I get.
You find that you can communicate
Right.
well with the people, or how do can people approach you directly, or they have to go through your secretary or another layer of
Well,
management?
just the secretary, but that's it. But I
Make
can,
a
I'll
plan.
meet with whoever wants to sit down and talk. And I go to Eden Center about 3 times a week. I try, just walk around, eat at different restaurants. I try to eat at every single one.
Maybe that's what it helped about the crime aspect.
It-
You scare people,
because-
the criminals away.
Nobody's scared of me.
Scare the criminal away.
Well, I wish I was that strong, but no, I do. I try to take good care of it, not only with the manager, but me personally, just to
Yes,
look and make sure it's clean, make sure it's run right.
I know as a lawyer, you have to protect the interests
Sure.
of the landlord. I mean, usually lawyer get a lot of criticism, and but I promise I won't tell any lawyer
sir.
joke here. No, I won't.